bit early for once. How about that? A little bit early for once, like. Are you all getting on, guys? I've figured out that I need to start talking from the off because even though someone might not be watching, it records from the beginning to the end. So I need to start talking even if no one is on here. So yeah, how are you all doing? Hope you're all good. I'm totally sound. I'm just literally got in from a busy day, man. I've had a busy day. I've been down to Chesterfield, then up from Chesterfield, I've been all the way to North Yorkshire, the farthest point in North Yorkshire, which is all the way up to First to Eco Rend. And I had 2 meetings today that I had to get to. I've missed them both after because literally the timing and stuff like that, I just wouldn't have made it. So I decided to notify them and basically come home and do this live. So that's what I've done. So yeah, I've been I covered some ground today. I have. So yeah, man, it was a good day. I went down to GCL down in Chesterfield. It's just south of Sheffield to look at some mixers that I'm interested in. So I went down there, had a look, and yeah, I can't wait to get going on them and have a look at, you know, the material that I can put through them and how they're going to benefit me working as a one-man band. So that's what I'm looking to do, get down there and do that. So yeah, did that and show up to Eco Rend headquarters to plan for the 2nd of June. So we went up there and obviously Eco Rend are sponsoring the day. So I went up there to talk with Mark and Andy. I meet Sarah, who's the new marketing exec there. Talked to them guys, got some plans together, some action together for our event on the 2nd of June at Direct Building Products. So it's a Predator Day. And I'll be showing you the machines and I'll be showing you Eco Rend material through them, the ones that I use. So that's what's going down. So Eco Rend sponsored the day, providing us some material and some technical support and some goodies, some freebies as well. So we're going to have some goodie bags there. So if you come along, you'll have some, you'll be leaving with some little goodie bags, some gifts in there. I'm going to also talk to Predator Gaffer and see if there's anything we can chuck in there. So yeah, there might be a couple of nice bags going about, to be fair. But yeah, it's looking good, man. It's looking good. It's looking like it's going to be busy. If you're coming, let me know. If you're not coming, tell me why. Because you should be coming. And yeah, that's what's going on. 1 second. So yeah, I've got no questions at all. Yeah, is anyone even here? Is anyone even on? Oh. Yeah, everyone's out. Listen, I know if it's quiet, it's quiet. I'll just pull it off because I understand. Honestly, everyone's going to be out getting pissed in the sun because literally, if I didn't have a baby on the way, I would be. Well, I ain't got a baby on the way, Mrs. has, but we've got a baby on the way, and if we didn't, I would be out having a few bevies. But I've got to watch the pennies, and I've got to watch. I've got to be working, so that's what it is.
Come home to feed me.
I've got to come home and feed my missus. She's very, very needy.
Well, Mark Neeson's on.
Ah, Mark Neeson's there. Yes, Mark. The good man he is. Hope you're well, Marky, mate. Mark. Who's this? Yeah, so yes, Mark Neeson. Yes, Wayne Cox. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. So yeah, I've had a mad one, man. If you'd have seen on my stories, you would have seen that literally. I went down to GCL and I've been up to Eco Rend, opposite ends of Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, Tawdy Yorkshire. But it was good. It was good. I always like going up to Eco Rend, I'll be honest with you, because like I say, I think as far as companies go and how their headquarters are, it's a perfect example, for someone to see inside an actual rendering company and the people there. So I love going up there. I'd look about. I had some chats with them about some stuff they've got coming up in the future, and honestly, some of the stuff that's going to be going on, what they're putting up there, Wow. All I can say is wow. I'm not going to say anything yet, but they will be releasing some stuff soon over the next few weeks. But yeah, some great plans, and they do not mess about up there, mate. Everything they do is to the best level. So if it's coming out of there, it's going to be good. So it was nice for them to invite us up there, basically, to have a chat about it. You know, so yes, P17 Interiors. Hope you're well, my friend. Respect to you. Yeah, and then obviously down at GCL, I was looking at some mixers, and I love a tool, me man. I love a new gadget or a new tool, but anything that makes our life easier as renderers or plasterers, I'm all over. So yeah, went down there, and yeah, I'm gonna be trying some stuff, some groundbreaking stuff. That sounds wrecky, doesn't it? Well, listen, what have you lot been up to? The weather's banging. If you're rendering outdoors, you know, make sure you've got your sun hats on and your sun cream on, or else you're gonna burn and you're gonna get dehydrated. Now, yesterday this happened to me. I think I got a bit of sunstroke because when I come home, I couldn't eat, right? And trust me, something's wrong if I ain't really eating. You know that something's wrong. Something's going on that shouldn't be going on if I don't want to scran. So when I got home, I just felt nauseous and all that kind of stuff. And Sarah said to me, she goes, "Have you drank a lot of water today?" And I was like, "Nah, not really." She was like, "Eh." So literally dehydrated, and yeah, my appetite went. So it's quite a problem that I was losing calories by the minute, and yeah, it wasn't good. So Alex copped me. Alex copped for me with my GoPro today up at Eco End. So yeah, I've got some decent footage, mate. Some decent. It'll be better in the future. But today, like I say, just one of them little days where people, you know, I can share it and just be like, this is what you do when when you're ambassador for tools and gear and stuff like that. That's what you have to do. You have to go around and, you know, do your research and make relationships with people and, you know, network, plan stuff. This is the type of thing. It's not just like, yeah, I'm an ambassador, so you give me a machine and I go to work and cheers, guys. It doesn't just work like that. You've got a role to do. Do you know what I mean? And you know, that's what it is. Yeah, it's that's what it is. So yeah, man, that's what I did. Mark Neeson, I'm off at the minute, mate. I can't wait to get back. Enjoy your time off, man. Enjoy your time off. You don't need to be at it all the time. I know you love the game, mate. But enjoy it, Mark. Enjoy it. I'm sure you will anyway, but just enjoy it, man. P17 interiors curved, indoors curved ceilings in this heat as well. Yeah, mate, curved ceilings are not the best on the best of days, are they? But when it's, you know, red hot as well. Oh man, I don't want to be inside. No way. Wayne, I've been getting another job ready to spray tomorrow. What are you going to be spraying with? What are you spraying? And what type of job is it? Tell us what it is. Give me some info, man. Give me some meat on them bones for it. I want to know what it is. Hey. But yeah, I mean, I'm spraying tomorrow as well, to be fair. So I've got a couple of beads to stick on, and I'm going to be beading. I mean, I'm going to be base coating and meshing tomorrow. So I'll see how much I get on, but I'm by myself. So I'll be using the Optimix. I'll be knocking up. What I'm doing, it's a 6mm system. So it's quite easy for me just to knock up by myself and work my way through like that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I wish. Wayne Cox is spraying Karen Mono with the Optimix 30 meter squared. You're spraying Karen Mono. How come you got onto that? How come you don't use the MR1? How come you're using Karen Mono? How come you're using Karen Mono, man, and not the MR1, man? And the Optimix 30 30-meter squares you're doing. That's so. How will you do that? Will you have a lad mixing up for you and dropping it into the Optimix, or will you mix up and put that in? Obviously 30-meter squared is I think that's like a touch and go size in it. I think if it's definitely 35 meters, you're pulling out your bigger machine, aren't you? It's nearly a pallet of gear. Anything below that, you're gonna use your Optimix, aren't you? But how are you doing it? I've got some gear left over from a job last year. Yeah, they might as well use it up, mate. It's all money. You know what I mean? That's 300 odd quid in it. That's sat down. You might as well get it used. And now will you do it, Wayne? Tell us how you'll use your Optimix. Will you have someone mixing up for you, or will you mix up on that? How is it going to go? What are you spraying? Is it a garage or whatever? How are you doing it? You'll have a lad mixing. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's it. So you'll just mix, drop it on, and you'll just keep spraying, won't you? Happy days. Got it nailed with a sponge, P17 interiors. Yeah. Do you use a sponge quite a lot then for plastering? Because I know a lot of people do these days. I've never really used one, me, so I'm not really sure what to do. But them curved ceilings, man. If I've got time, I'll bond them out beforehand. But if I am skimming, I'm not asked me. I can go straight over it with skimming too. Just a bit easier when it's been bonded out, to be fair. Yeah. But yeah, guys, what I've done as well, I'm not doing a live on TikTok anymore. So if you have come over to the YouTube or to my Facebook group, or if you're not on my Facebook group, it's Rendervate Hub. Get yourself on there. The reality is, guys, I just don't do TikTok lives anymore because it's too random. You get random people going on there who don't have a clue, and they just there to take piss really, and they do me head in because I can't slap them. So I just leave it at that. I rather not go on there. I don't need negativity. So I'll just use it on here where I know people value what we're doing. You know, the value having a conversation and the content. So that's what I do. So I've stopped the TikTok lives. I still post on TikTok, still put my videos on there and information. But just the lives, I'm not going to do them anymore. I'm going to grow the YouTube channel. And obviously my group as well. Whoever's part of the group, they'll get it as well. So that's it. It's a gable end with two massive windows. Yeah, nice. So it's not really that bad then, is it? 30 meters, lovely. 215s, I bet. I've just finished a job. I used the Optimix for the whole house. Yeah. When you love that Optimix, don't you? You love that Optimix, mate. Honestly, you're the same as me, mate. I just find it so easy to set up and so easy to break down. It's like, yeah, I think with some of the mixing machines, like I say, some people they're gonna curse me for saying it, but I think with some of the bigger machines, all right, cool, it's instant mix as soon as you turn it on and stuff like that. It is instant mix. I get that, but I think if you've got a team, it's the training and that you have to do, and then the more parts that can go wrong with it. You've got water, you've got a water pump, you've got everything all in one hit. It's just, to me, I just feel like sometimes the bigger machines are more hassle than the worth, especially if you're doing jobs that are like 20, 30 meter sprays a day. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, if you're doing 70, 80 meters a day, I'm not going to put it through an Optimix. I'm not. So for me, when I talk about them in that way, I've had people come to me who are renderers or people who are involved in machines and say to me, how come you're pushing the Optimix like that for? I'm like, mate, for domestic jobs, the Optimix is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer for a newbie getting into the game. It's a no-brainer. And for experienced guys who just want to, like myself and Wayne, we've been rendering for ages, but we've got bigger machines, but we like using the Optimix because it's easy to pull in and out of a job. And if I need to use it by myself, I can. And it's great for top coating. So, yeah, that's what it is. But I think in the machine world, people think, it's just, if it ain't a big machine that mixes for you, it's rubbish. And it's like, okay then. Yeah. But exactly, so when you're going to bring out your MTech 330 next week on site, of course you are, mate. That's what it's for, to smash out meters non-stop. You know what I mean? You'll have a man on there and you might even have someone else on wall. Yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it? But yeah, it's a funny one. It's a funny one. Stuart Roberts. I haven't had a chance to listen to your message yet, but I'm going to listen to it when I get off a live. I've just been non-stop, mate, all day, literally driving, then in a meeting. I've been in a meeting for about 2.5 hours. It was a good meeting because I kept focused all the way through. So yeah, we're a good meeting. But yeah, I'm good, mate. I enjoyed the sunshine while I was driving up and that motorway in a sweatbox because the belt's gone on my aircon unit in my Ranger. It's just one of them things that goes with cars all the time. And I need to get it sorted. But yeah, I had windows down, mate, blasting. But yeah, other than that, all good. Tomorrow I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be working in the shade tomorrow. House, the back garden south facing, the north of the house is at the front. So I'm going to start at the front so it's cooler. But yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait, mate. Get the render going. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't really say too much about it, to be fair, because nothing's in concrete yet. But the meeting with Eco rendering really well, and I was well happy that I was really happy with how it went. Like with them, they're on it. They're proactive as a company. They're proactive. They're on it. So yeah, you'll be noticing over the next few months. I think everyone in the rendering and the plastering game is stepping it up right now. But again, it's always behind other stuff anyway, this market. But I think these guys are getting up to speed with someone who's awesome. They've got a new lass called Sarah. Nearly messed up there. Sarah, who does their marketing, head of marketing there. And she's got some great ideas. I look forward to working with her in the future as well. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Wayne Cox, why use the Optimix for 30 meters if you have an MTech 300, lad? Yeah. See, the thing is, like I said, that's touch and go. That for me, P17, like 30 meters, it's touch and go. Opposite ends of the house. If it's a big house, you've got to think if it's two gable ends and they're opposite, that's setting up the machine to spray the first one, then moving it round to the other side and all that, and then spraying again. It's just a nightmare. But if you've got the little Optimix, it's easy to move about. You don't have to do all. You know what I mean? You don't have to empty water, but you don't have to drain out the system and all that, and then get it back up to working order again. You can just straight turn it off, pull it out of the plug, take the hose off, and drag it around. That's what you can do. Plug it back in, boom, turn it on, spray. So that's why I would, think about using it like that. I have so many issues when my lads set MTech up. It's just easier Optimus. Plus, it's a small area we have to work in. Yeah, so it's a tight area. But that's it. The thing is, right, training people up on them machines, honestly, it's hard. It's hard. I think it's sometimes you can ask too much of people on it because it's hard to do, man. The machines are hard to do. I think once you've figured it out through persistence and stuff like that, it comes easy and it comes natural. So, I could pull my K4 out and start going easy like that, but it still weighs so much money. I mean, so much kg. Oh my God, that money there. It's it weighs so much kilograms, mate, and then the generator's noisy and loud. It's like it's got great power. No, it's not, mate. It's not at all. I don't think you have. I don't think you have, mate. I've put on by myself 30 bags with an Optimix. So it's not that, mate. If you're on a job, right, and I ain't got nothing against big machines, mate. Don't get it twisted. I ain't got nothing against them. All I'm saying is the big machines, mate, the big dopey fucking machines, they're hard to move about on sites. They're hard to training someone up just to set the machine up. It's like I just feel like when I've had guys on machines, I've showed them it for months and that, and they still just won't clean it out properly, or they don't know how to set it up wrong. Do you know what I mean? So it's constant. If I'm going to be setting the machine up, right? If I've got to get the machine out, I've got to set it up for him, yeah? Then I've got to spray the wall. Then I've got to rule the wall, finish the wall. Then I've got to get down and clean the machine out. Flipping heck, mate. That is hard work. That is an hard working day. I've done too many of them. So the reality for me is if I give you a machine that you just have to press the green button, that's it. Nothing else. Mix up my gear how I want it and then drop it in there. You can't go wrong. When it comes to cleaning it out, you disconnect the hose, put the cleaning attachment on, open the water up on a tap, and it'll clean. Push the ball through so the hose is clean. It's not rocket science. And then all you've got to do then is clean out my mixing hopper. That's it. That's it. So there's two things they have to do. If I give you a K4 to clean down, they've got to take the cleaning shaft out. Then they've got to take the mixing shaft out, right? Then they've got to put the cleaning shaft in. Then they've got to clean out all the mixing chamber. They've got to make sure the rotor and stator is lubed. So next time I got to start it, it's perfect. They've got to take the hose pipe off, the material hose off the front of the machine. They've got to then put on a coupling that attaches it to the water pump. Then they've got to turn the water pump so it's onto manual, so it don't fire out of the thing anymore. It comes out of the water pump directly into the hose. They've got to do that. Then they've got to press the button on the machine, the black switch on the machine, sorry, so that basically the water pump turns on and it fires it out. Then you have to go to the other end, take the ball back out, bring it back around, and redo all that again. Yeah. Then after that, they've got to, you can leave the hopper full of dry powder, but then they've got to, tape up the hopper so if it, we don't get no moisture in there and stuff like that. Then they've got to put all the parts back that they've had to use. Pal, how I'm talking now is just giving me fucking anxiety. Everything what I've just said there. So you try giving that to someone who's got an empty head. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to go down well, mate. And I've had guys work with me for a full year who I guarantee you, if I give them that machine, they still wouldn't know how to set it up. And they worked with me for a year. Don't know how to clean it out. Or I've had it before where lads have cleaned it out, mate, and they've left a nozzle in a bucket. It's like, my nozzle's gone. Where's my nozzle? Where's my nozzle? Because when they're cleaning the gun out, they've just left it, at bottom of a bucket or whatever, or threw it and skip. There's so many things that can go wrong with bigger machines. Again, I think they've got the place. If I'm doing big houses, I would not pull out my Optimix sprayer a massive gable end. I wouldn't. I'd use and I needed to get the thickness and all that. I'd use my bigger machine, but so for me, that's what it is. I think, like you say, you've got the M200 and it's not as heavy, but the M200 is not powerful enough. So for me, it's like, as in, how do I say it? It's like, if I'm going to get a machine, I'm getting a machine that does the lot, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. So, that's going to boss it on. So it's got to be 3-phase for me. I know you can get these lights and the sprinters and stuff like that, and they're good as well for little teams and stuff like that. But I'm proper into I like the Predator Classic. Like, if I'm going to use a machine for, let's just go full balls out to the wall. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. But they've all got the place in the market. It's just identifying what work you do and how you want to do it. That's what it is. So I never got on with smaller machines. I think M200, Ritmos and all that, they're hard for people who are just getting into machines to work. They're hard because they can dump the gear in too quick, causing it to back up and block. Leave them sitting for too long, and the powder, because it's mixed where the water is, can cause bridging. Doesn't drop down into it. So there's so many things, mate. I could go on about this forever. But for me, like I said, I've got 2 machines right now. And give me your K4. Do you know? I can't give you my K4, but if you want to buy my K4, I might sell it. But I won't be giving it away. I'd be honest with you, I don't have a plan to use it, mate, anytime soon, to be fair. Yeah, it'll be Optimix like Wayne. I'll just be using that. You all right, love?
Yeah, she's kicking.
Baby's kicking her. Well, yeah. So yeah, man. Like I say, I mean, the mixer, the one that we've got, the Predator Light, I'd say that would be the next machine that I would get, because it's powerful enough to spray the base coat and monocouche for a decent amount of time to a decent height and mixing it. So it depends on what I was actually doing as a project to what I used. Having options is nice, you know what I mean? Not everyone can have options, so it's just one of them things. But I think when it comes to that machine as well, again, it's I think generator does mine nothing. The generators do mine nothing. You want a machine that draws low voltage really and low amps, so it don't, you can run it off of a normal plug really, or a 110 box. Generators are just too much. My K4 were awesome when I was doing like a lot of site work. Plus, with a 20-meter power lead, you can have it quite far away from you. But generators are just a nightmare. Got to maintain it as well. Jason Carter, I'm really thinking about getting him up with the biggest job I do is 9 meters. So that's the thing, Jason. It's like I'm going to be releasing more videos about this on YouTube, and obviously through Predator, and you know the different jobs I use and stuff. You'll see what you know the machines are for and what they can do. It's all right, everyone saying to each other, "Oh, you need to get this machine, you need to get that machine," but really, guys, really, Kai's trying to get onto me K4 now. just remember, guys, right? Everyone's gonna say their machine's the best and everything does this and that, blah blah. Reality is, you've got to tailor the machine to what you want to use it for. So, like I said, we talk about this stuff all the time. Talk to experienced renderers all the time about stuff like this, and I want to figure out what it is. And yeah, I think what we're going to do at Predator, all our machines, we're going to have information on them and suggestions of what machine to use for what application, because they all do different things. They all are better at different things. It's hard to get a machine that's the best at everything. You know what? It's not even hard. It's impossible. You can't get a machine that's best at everything. You can't. Something's got to give. Do you know what I mean? So that's the reality of it. I've got my own preferences on what I use as a machine, and the next man across from me might be like that. Well, I think that's shit. I don't want to use that. That's their opinion. But I can tell you why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm using it. They can tell you why they're doing it. Then it's up to you to make your decision. You know, we can't tell you what to do with a machine. It's up to you what you do with it. All we can do is give you the information. So I think what we're going to do on our website, which is just getting done now, we're going to actually, draw out like a guide to what we recommend each machine's used for. That's what it is. So yeah, I think I've got a 16-meter airline, to be fair, because it's a bit longer than my material. I know why you want that extra meter, but I think mine is a little bit longer than my material hose, because it has to kick around on it to back a machine. I know, and obviously the gun as well. It's it's a bit funny in it to set up like that. But Kai, remember me, pal, if you are to tell your K4, my next machine is going to be a G4 or a K4. Need another machine, really. Well, I'd rather you have a K4 than a G4. So I'd rather you have a classic than a K4. So you know what I mean? Kai, you know where I am, man. Just message me and we'll have a chat. But yeah. What's this here? What's this? So you rate Predator over K4. So it's not about rating Predator over K4. What this is, right, is me being deadly honest with you. My K4 has not skipped a beat. She's great. She's beautiful. She's lovely. Katie, the K4 is what she's called. I love that machine. She's got me more or less to where I am now in the rendering game that I do. She's done so many bags, so many pallets, so many jobs. I love her. I'm never going to say that machine is not absolutely class. It is class. It's beauty. And this is where it is for me. The Predator Classic, yeah? Don't be diplomatic. Oh, you're funny, you man. You are funny, man. You are funny. Yeah, mate. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not into the game of smashing people or trying to knock another brand because I'm doing something. I will just tell you the positives of what I'm doing. That is the best way. Stop trying to get me to say something, right, that is not fair. And I'm not being diplomatic. I'm telling you the truth. I love my K4, but I've you got to remember, I'm around these machines. I've been around the Classic. She looks sexy, mate. She's got, right, I'll tell you what it is, yeah? The Classic. It'll do exactly the same as a K4. It'll do exactly the same as a K4. It'll do exactly the same as a G4. It will. Them three machines are all three-phase machines run off generators. That's what they are. That's what they do. But what I'm going to tell you is this, right? The Classic, right? It's got these two little pockets either side of the motor that comes up, yeah, and it's where you put like your nozzle and your balls and your balls, your cleaning balls, your cleaning couplings, little bits and bobs you stick in there. Do you know what I mean? I think they might have been big enough to put a gun in, not a real gun, a spray gun. So Andrew Dawkins, stick your neck out and tell us the winner. Mate, the thing is, right, if I tell you, if I actually, like, you know, did just say, oh, it's this, I'm either going to get a message off someone from down south crying at me, or I'm going to get a message from someone in Bradford telling me to piss off, you're fired. So it's like, what can I do? You know what I mean?
They have their own benefits, don't
They do have their own. No, they're all good. All the machines are good. All the machines are good. Mate, listen, I'm telling you. But the classic's got these two little bins either side, right? And the class, it looks good. It's got a digital flow meter on it. I don't really think it needs one, but it's a little tricky thing to have on there. But yeah, it's got what is it? It's got, yeah, it's obviously it's our colour. But it's still an heavy bastard, mate. Like the K4, it weighs a ton. So yeah. From experience, I'm going to say my K4 because she's never skipped a beat. But I reckon if I had the classic and I used that, I reckon that'd be better because, I'll be honest with you, it just looks it looks a bit more sturdier as well. You know, it looks a bit sturdier. But yeah, I'm not going to go in answer. Piss off me. I answer it no. Yeah, the classic's better. There you go. I'll answer that. Yeah, Kai, you're right, mate. Yeah, all the machines are good. 9 times out of 10, it's human error, not knowing the machine. It is human error, but some machines are shit though, mate, as well. Like, so some machines are shit. Like, literally, they say human error, but a lot of the time, some of these machines aren't really. They're not up there with the rest of them. Do you know what I mean? They're not. Again, I'm not saying no names, but they're not up there with the rest of them, and it's proven. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people will vouch for that and say that, but it's not for me to say. I'm not asked. Someone is asking on YouTube, can you spray TC15 silicone top coat through the Optimix 10? Of course you can, yeah. So that's what it's for. Mainly, the Optimix 10 is made for spraying top coat. That's what it's mainly for. You know, but obviously it's a delivery machine, so it can pump anything through it, really. It's not advisable that you use it for, you know, big jobs like that. I'm not going to tell you it's great, get it whacked on a 100-meter job. I'm not, but, you know, it's good. It's good for a small team of people. But yeah, listen, P17, I'm not saying no, mate. You'll see me videos anyway. You'll see me videos what I think's best. But yeah, what machines have you got anyway? Comment on there what machines you've got for us, mate. I'd like to know. But yeah, all machines are good, mate. You got to understand these guys make these machines and they all sell. So I always put it down to that. Like, I never slag off other plasterers or renderers because I'll tell you what, if another plasterer or renderer is in work doing something right, do you know what I mean? And I would never slag them off. I'm not bothered. I'll just be like, well, you know, it must be good. But I see a lot of it where people, you know, they do bend people out and that. You know, but I take my hat off to anyone who's done this game and lasted longer than 3 months. You know what I mean? If you started this and you've stuck it out and you've got a little business going for yourself, set me out off to you. But these machines, mate, some of them, I mean, Predator's been going for nearly 2 years. And you've got what's it called? P1. I think they've been going, God, forever. Do you know what I mean? And PFT's like the OG, aren't they? So yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of them who are experienced in this game, long run. But yeah, I think the game's open, mate. It's open. No one's closed the door. I like to say they have, but don't think you have. Yes, Paul Jones. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Yeah, guys on here, what machine have you got? Tell me what machines you've got. I want to know. Seeing as we're talking about machines, I want to know what you're putting through them as well. What material do you spray? Your mono, your fin coat. Tell me what your weapon of choice is and what your tipple is. I want to know. Buzzing over me, squirming. I won't spot you again. Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. I love it. I love the banter, and that's the beauty of it. That's the thing with me. At least you know when you talk to me, it's gonna be you know, I'll have a laugh with you, and I'll be honest with you about the machines and that. Even though sometimes I can't say what I want to say, Well, I can say what I want to say. What am I on about? But like I say, I don't want to be getting no texts off anyone crying about it. So, but yeah, if I tell you this, my next machine will probably be a Predator Light. And if I was going to go bigger again, it would be a Predator Classic. And that ain't just because I'm sponsored by them. It's not just that at all. It's the build quality of them that I've seen. It's the, how robust they are and how they look and all that kind of stuff. So I know I wouldn't have another. I wouldn't have an M Tech. Again, I won't have an M Tech again, and that's not because they're bad. It's just I just won't, because I think there's better ones out there when it comes to the medium range. Like the M200's not the. It's like that's probably at the bottom of that type of range of machine. The M200. So I won't have one of them, and then obviously I've had the K4, so I would change up from that. But yeah, I know that they're all good machines though. All the P1 machines are good, but for me, it's yeah, I won't go back that way. And I think orange, yeah, I don't even think it's worth talking about. Like I say, I've got a lot of mates who use them, and good machines, man. But sometimes the bitchiness, horrible. Andrew Dawkins, we got a winner. I might trade my M Tech in 2 mines, Wayne Cox. Wayne, yeah. Let me know what you want to know, what you want to look at. You're in 2 minds. It's hard, mate. When your machine has skipped a beat as well. Do you know what I mean? It's not pressing, is it? It's not like, oh, I need to change now because I've got this. It don't matter. Same with me. Obviously, I'm here, and it's like, with these guys, but I still, I've got my K4. Yeah. What's there? Wait there. Let me just get on my page here. Jason Carter. Jason, you've been in sun. You've got sunstroke, and you're having a few ciders, I think. He's on it. If you said I am a oh no, sorry, that's Wayne. Wayne Aggett, I am a machine. Oh mate, Wayne's been on ciders. You beast. Go on, lad. Jason Carter will skim go through a Fincoat all the way. Good man. Fincoat's best one. Will skim go through a smaller machine? No, mate. We don't. It could, but why would you? Do you know what I mean? Skimming is just like it's shit, mate. You on board and trowel. It's not good for spraying, mate. Gets mess everywhere. You should look at doing airless plaster anyway. If you want to do internal work, mate, going forward, I'd look at airless plaster. Honestly, that's the way I'd go. Airless. And Wayne Cox, sick of the generator. Wayne, that's what it is for me. Sick of it, mate. It's big, heavy. It's another thing to maintain. It's another thing that you need to get a service on. It's another thing that you need to put fuel in. It's noisy. The battery goes flat. Oh man, it's just a graft, man. You just think these in flipping neck. If I had right a normal machine like the mixer light, if I had that right, you've got to think on my trailer, I would just be able to have just that there, and half my trailer's to cut by the generator, half of it's to cut because of that, and it has to be in place. So for me, I'd just get shut of it, I'd just get shut of it because I can't be arsed with generator. Cannot be asked. All right, if you're on site and you need to have your own power source, bang on. You know what I mean? Because that's really what it's for anyway. But in a domestic setting, someone's back garden, neighbours are like that, walking past it in the street, it's kicking out fumes, it's deafening them. You know what I mean? So I think with the other machines, the lecky ones, that is pure lecky, mate, and the compressor on our machines is silent, more or less. So it's because the only noise is from gun spitting out. That's it. So, but yeah, like you say, Wayne takes up half your van, mate, and the weight as well. So the weight of the generator cost you more in fuel as well, just to get that about. So for me, it's like it's a no-brainer, mate, to go pure electric. It is. K4's gangster, but too much baggage with weight and Jenny. P17, bang on, mate. That's what it is. That's what it is for me. It's just too much baggage, especially when it's just me as well. Because a lot of the time I'm working by myself now. I'm doing a lot of my own jobs by myself, so I don't really want to be carrying a generator around with me. And And tell you the truth, them machines are too quick when you're working on your own as well, too fast. So the Optimix and stuff like that is bang on for me. And if I can have just all I need is something that constantly mixes my material for me, consistent and as I need it. So if I need one bag, I can just drop it in and get it mixed up, and then drop into my Optimix. So that's why I went to see GCL, because I'm looking at a mixer for my machine. I know that the do mixers, instant mixers that you can get. I know that PFT do them. I know that Euromair do them and stuff like that. But I just feel like with some of the materials that I use, going through one of them, I talked to someone today, Mark, about it, and he knows his stuff, and he reckons that it's something to do with water, which it will be, but I don't know. I'm looking for simplicity. I'm not looking for something that I have to mess about hooking up to a water source, a water butt, or I carry another water pump with it. And I'd rather just have a nose pipe with my measurer on that drops the exact amount of water I want into a mixing chamber, split the bags, put them on, I can walk away knowing that it's just going to mix up for me. Do you know what I mean? And all I do is open a hatch, drop into my machine, shut the hatch, and I'm off. So that's personally what I'm looking to do. That's what I want to do. Again, people are like, that's crazy. Why don't you just use a bigger machine? You're missing my point. The bigger machine for me is harder to keep on top of. You need a team, and I don't want to have a team right now. Like, a lot of my jobs I want to do on my own. So it's like, I don't really need a team for that, do I? So I'd rather get some gadgets. And to be fair, it's another toy. Mrs. don't like that, but it's another thing that I can use. So yeah, man, that's what I mean. It's all about simplicity. It's all about working smarter, mate, and not harder. You know, you see, can I be in your team, Wayne? Mate, I'm trying to get in your team. You're the one who lives near coast and that, mate. You're the one who's nice. I'm still trying to make my way. So no, it can't be my team, but I'll join yours. But yeah, it's easy, Joel. I do airless, but interesting not to mix. I've no experience being render. Would you recommend this as an entry level, and could you give us some info on a demo, or are they for hire? So J13, yes, mate. I would say that the Optimix is an entry machine. That's what it is. It's an entry machine, mate. Not much to go wrong on it. It's a gateway. Once you get confident at spraying, let's just say you've got a team of people and you can invest in a bigger machine and invest in getting training on it properly, I would say then you would upscale to get a bigger machine for your bigger jobs. But the Optimix, this is what it is. People seem to think the Optimix is, I'm trying to say to people, get them, use them for everything. No, I'm not. The Optimix is a great starting machine, right? Because after you've then advanced onto a bigger machine, let's just say you move on to the Predator Lite, yeah? You will not sell your Optimix because it's ideal still to do little jobs, but it's ideal for top coat. So, the Predator Lite sprays top coat, but it doesn't spray it as good as the Optimix 10. And that's a fact. And that's where I think with these machines, and I even say it, our own people, we sell them, we sell the machines, and they are marketed as mono base and top coat, but it's not as good at top coating as the other machines. So again, it's like, you try to put something out there that covers all bases, but it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. It can do it, but it don't do it that good. Do you know what I mean? Or it don't do it as good as that. So I think with the Optimix, what the lion bars, Mark Neeson, man, she hasn't made me a brute. To be fair today, either.
Oh,
she's knackered. She's carrying my baby. I'll let her off for one night.
Nah,
I'm all right. To be fair, love. I'm all right. But yeah, I think Optimix, mate. If you want to have a look at them, we've got a day on the 2nd of June. Come down on the 2nd of June, mate, and you can. I'll go through Optimix with you, show you its spraying, what you can do. But yeah, get you sent down. And for sale, mate, we don't hire out machines. Well, not yet anyway. They're just for sale. But yeah, it's entry level. I think it's a great gateway, and that's from me. I've been using a lot of machines, so. Yeah, good machine, man. Really good machine. Congratulations and thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. She said thanks. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. But yeah, if you do want to come down, just drop me a message, mate, or whatever. Go on my Instagram. The information's there on the Facebook page. It's there. You know, for where we're holding a day and what we're gonna do. I went to a planning meeting today with Eco Rental, so it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Getting all the proper guys there from Eco Rend as well, and Jay's coming from the number bead, so the number bead's coming down. So yeah, I look forward to showing you that with him. So yeah, good to catch up with him today and meet him. The person who invented the number bead. He's yeah, he's done a right job with that. I think it's beauty. So yeah, that was good. But yeah, man, God, Easy 24, I think, mainly. Easy 24 is a great machine. Again, I'm not going to knock it. You know, the 8p drop, it's the same as that, I think. What CES do. So yeah, good machine, man. Really good machine. I've used one of them to spray plenty of my jobs as well, and it's a good machine, mate. Really good machine. I do like it. It won't do base coat and stuff like that, like the Optimix, but it does. The top coat very nice. Yes, P17, mate. Good man. I hope you enjoy your evening. Thanks for coming on as well, mate. Cheers. Cheers for putting me on spot and putting me under some peak pressure. It's all appreciated. I'll catch you up next one. But yeah, man. Oh man. What's it like? It's still hot out there. Yeah, it will be, won't it? Oh man, what's turnaround time for oil? Oh, for getting an Optimix. So, Stuart, Optimix is right. It's something that we generally have in stock. So I think we've got some coming in. We ordered 15 not so long ago. So I reckon it'll be one any time now. They might even be in, to be fair. I ain't checked in with them. But I reckon they might be in, to be fair. They're definitely going to be there for the 2nd of June. So yeah, if you want to get one ordered, get you sent on to well, if you want to order one, mate, just drop me a shout, drop me a message, and I'll get it lined up. I'll put you in touch with them, you know, to get it sorted for you. Yes, Raymond, nice to see you, mate. Jump on. P17, I'll get you next time. Cheers, mate. Look forward to it. Oh yeah. So yeah, man, it's I'm absolutely jiggered today, me, after that driving, man. I don't know what 38 miles to Chesterfield from my house. It was 38 miles, and then from there up north must have been 70. So that's what 30, 70. That's 110, and then back down again. That's another 35 or something like that. 110, 150. It don't sound like I've done a lot, does it? 150 back, but the reality is that's like it's nearly going to London, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's a long. Listen, it's a long drive, mate. It's been graft. God, sat on my ass all day driving, drinking water. Oh, but it was for a good cause. I got some good information. I went and seen some stuff that I wanted to see. I met some cool people. Met the gaffer of GCL, his sound and his marketing guy, and the rest of his team in there, and looked at some of the stuff that they do down there, which is, you know, they do a lot of, it's for groundwork, really. It's for like the resin world. That's what they do, the resin driveways and stuff like that. And some of the stuff, the ideas that they've made, invented, and stuff that they, you know, what they have invented and they sell to their market. And it was like, you know, it was kind of a crossover. I'm rendering their gardening, but the machines and stuff that they use, we could use to do certain aspects for us. So it was good, and they've had people actually who are renderers use their machines before. But I guess it's always whenever I talk about something and I try to break something down with someone, it kind of clicks at what I'm trying to get at, because for me, I'm trying to make my life easier. So when I literally explain to them what I want to use the mixer for, they were like, they were buzzing at the fact of the machine I had, the Optimix. They were like, wow, so that machine does this. I said, yeah, that's what it does. So basically, you know, we have to mix it before it goes in. So your machine would be great at mixing, especially with stuff where we need to mix it twice to get a better effect out of it. You know. So yeah, that's what it is. It was good. Like I said, I've got a good company down there, good business, and they were really good to deal with. So I look forward to it, to hopefully working with them. Felons, are we mixing top like normal, then dropping it in the Optimix? Yeah, that's it. So I mix it a bit wetter than when I hand apply. So I don't ever hand apply it anymore. But if I was going to spray top coat, I'd make sure that I mix it all the way through, so it's all broken down. I add a little bit more water so it sprays on a bit better fruit machines. That's it, really. But yeah, it sprays top coat a treat, mate. Absolute treat. Yeah, it's good. It's good to see. Oh God, sorry guys. It's good to see Sai was out on site today. Bazza, he's been out on site setting up the machine. It looks like with some guys doing a bit of rendering. So he's been out to train them on that. I think it looks like the mixer light, to be fair. It might not be. I don't know if it's a sprinter or a light, but I can't tell from there. It's just a shot of the grid. But yeah, then spray from further away. Yeah, so when you're spraying, it's up to you how close or how far away you get, depending on how you want to build it up and stuff like that. But generally, for me, I stand as far back as I can with that. I don't want it hitting me. If I'm too close to a wall, if I'm spraying it and it's hitting me back in face, I'm too close. Sometimes you can't help it, don't scaffolding, mate. You know, I'll be stood there and I have to put the gun back here and spray. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like that because it's tight. But generally, I like to be a bit further back from thingy. Do it like that. But yeah. You can just remember if you're spraying top coat, you can always add more to it because it's sprayed textured finish. You can always add more to it. So if you're spraying a gable end and you've gone over a spot that's a little bit lighter than the rest, you can go back over it. Like just blending it in kind of thing. Also, if you're halfway down a gable end and you're spraying and you need to go because your missus is in labour or something, you can stop. And all you need to do then is make sure that make sure both of your ends of your hose pipe are dipped in water. Means that the gear won't dry, and just cover your hopper. So if you cover your hopper, make sure it's airtight, your gear won't dry. And then you can just come back the next day again, pull air off that, put the material back on, bump, and go again. Happy days, cushy. So no one tells you that, but you can. You did, Raymond, you did. It was a good question. That's the kind of post that I want to see on the group, man. Raymond asked the question earlier on the Renovator Hub. He asked Monocouche or Finco why and what brands why. And it got people talking, it got people going. That's the type of topics that we want to have. That's kind of information that people need to hear. And I make it clear. My best friend is EcoRend X32, base coat, SR15, top coat, and MR1 mono. Obvious reasons. It's just the best to work with out there right now. Followed by my Baumit fin coat systems and Baumit EWI. They're the ones I like to do. And then third, K-Rend. Now, you see, I'm not going to slag them and say they're total garbage. They're not, but they're just not as good as the other two. In my eyes, in my opinion. EcoRend's the one, though. EcoRend's the one. Like, they are the people's champ. That's what they are. Like I say, Kieran's got a name, but being at the top of the totem is for everyone else to aim for. So I've always said it. I'd like to be the one doing the chasing rather than being chased. That's what I'd like to do. And that goes for you machine people too. Sending shots out now. Kai, I always pass my fin coat. So much better. You're right, mate. I've been two coating as well. I used to just try to get it in one all the time, but now I do two coats as well. K-Rend always hard at bottom. I've switched. So what do you use now then, Wayne? Are you using the Eco now then? Are you using Balmate? Which one are you using? Raymond, shots fired. Shots fired, mate. Pal. I've got to do what I've got to do, Anna. You know what I mean? It's all facts, what I'm saying. It's all facts that I'm saying. It's all facts. Alpol. Alpol's good gear. Good gear, mate. That is something that I haven't really used, the Alpol stuff. But Miros Best, he supplies it. He's in Leeds. I'll tell you what, my man's a good guy, you know. He is a good guy. Genuine good guy, mate. He knows his stuff and his material's good as well. Really good guy, mate. So yeah, Alpol's nice. It's nice. Yeah. No good for you, no. I've pushed weight onto Alpol. I know, Kai, that's all you do is use Alpol as well. Spray's nice. Yeah. I've heard it does, mate. I've heard it does. It's no good for you, Northerners. Why are you trying to get the divide going? I thought me and you were pals. I was sending you kisses and stuff and smiley faces and winks, and you were sending me hugs and stuff. You know, don't let us tell people when, you know, that's our relationship. You know. Nah, I would I would use it, to be fair. I would give it a go. And I've talked to me, Ross, and said that I will actually give it a go on a job, because it's one of them where, like I say, as a fella, I rate him, I like him. And I know a few people use Alpol. So yeah, I would give it a go and do a video for him on that, especially through our machine, because it needs mixing twice as well. So yeah, I will. Top is Eco and second VPI, third Johnson Silicone, K ending last cap explanation mark. Oh my god, that is someone who does not get on with the K products. The reality is, yeah, again, you can use them good, but I think it's just you've got to come accustomed. The more you use the material, use it. I used HP12 today and it was nice. It was nice. I'm not gonna say shit, it was nice. It was nice. But yeah, VPI is quite good to top coat, but I don't know the ins and outs of it as far as its properties go. But I didn't like the base coat that much. But the Monocle sand and cement version they've got is good as well. Phil Gill sells that and it's good. It's good base coat that. But again, a lot of my systems aren't for that. They require high polymer, and they've got a high polymer, but it's sticky. It's sticky, very sticky. But yeah, Alpol, mate, Alpol. It's one of them. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's it. If you have to use it, you have to use it, don't you? It's what it is. But like I say, for me, there's worse stuff out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've tried all of them. I've tried all of them, and I think they're all good. I just find that I like how X32 works. I like how it works. What's the Paul Jones? What's the EWI store? What's their material like? What is it like? What's it compared to comparison wise? I've never ever used anything from EWI store. I've never used anything like that, but you know, I think they've been they're getting out there. They're stepping it up. I've seen a lot about them, to be fair. So yeah, I'd like to know what their gear's like, to be honest. Just want one of you guys, like. Faster MS20, yeah, OCR again. Good base coats, easy to use. I think Faster's got good products, to be honest with you, mate. They have got good products. I've used that Passover, no, K-Over, it's called 3.0 K-Over. I used that onto paint and that one nice. But MC55 is better from Balmate, but that's expensive. It's more expensive, but it is better, to be honest with you. But yeah, Faster's good company, mate. Very good company. Paul Jones, I love it. The base coat is shite. So EWI stars base coat shite. Their top coat is good, to be honest. Turnaround is good. Yeah, I think they run a good outfit from what I've seen, mate. Like I say, I follow them on LinkedIn and follow them on Insta and stuff like that. And like a good set of guys there, a good gang there. Look like they've got a good outfit, a good firm. And like I say, I've seen a few people using their products. So Must be good. But yeah, the top coat. What's so good about the top coat? Tell us what's good about it. What kind of aggregate is it? Is it 1 mil, 1.5, 2? What? Why is it so good? What is your best top coat, actually, to be fair? That's a good shout. Well, yeah. They've just opened a depot in Bradford, EDY store. And I think they've got machines as well. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll do my research on them next. I'll be researching you. Find out what's going on. But like I say, anyone who's bringing stuff to the market and they're helping the industry, for me, it's a thumbs up. Anyone who wants to monopolize it and don't want to share anything and do all that, thumbs down. So that's the way I see it. But yeah, man. God, I'm getting tired now. How are you? Are you all right, love? We got any cornettos?
No, got nothing.
Oh, liberties. Ah, man. Well, I use that 1 mil sprays on nice. No need to water it down either. What you guys recommend to try on thin coat systems? Wow, so you don't even have no water to it. That must be some watery gear if you don't have to add water to it. 1 mil's very fine as well. Yeah, yeah. So let's get you quickly on that, Wayne. Yeah, I have talked to him about it, mate, getting on their approved installer list. I have talked to him about it, and yeah, they'll be in touch with you, mate. They'll be in touch with you to sort it out. I talked to them today about it. So yeah, I think they'll just want to come out and have a look at a couple of jobs. But I'm sure you've got enough content out there and stuff like that, and what you do, you won't have a problem at all. That's something that we are going to look to grow. Ecorend, they're looking to grow their registered installers. Need to really get that up. Gonna have some cool stuff coming for you. So if you are interested in becoming a registered installer, inbox me. If you want to, get trained on Ecorend, inbox me. I can put you in touch with them. Because when it starts popping off, guys, I think it's going to be a list. There's going to be a long list for what they're going to be offering. So if you are interested in getting the, approved, and some of the peaks that are going to come with it, some of the perks that are going to come with that, inbox me and I'll pass you on to the right people. Yeah. Yes, Raymond, mate, I'll catch you later on and I'll see you next Friday because you're coming to the day, you legend. Appreciate that. But yeah, if anyone else wants to know about Ecorend products or anything like that, inbox me because I can put you in touch with the right people. Again, it's one of them. It's a bit of a, you need some perks. It's a bit of a minefield out there, isn't it? Everyone tells you, we do the best gear. This is the best. That's the best. I think you should just go with it. You should go and find out for yourself. So I can put you in touch with them, and they'll tell you, what you're working with, how to use it, what they recommend to use, and if it's going to work for you, because every render is different. So yeah, man. Wayne Cox, you are sound. You don't need no more perks. You're good, mate. You're good. You are good. But guys, I'm gonna say thank you to everybody who's watched tonight. I'm buzzing with that. It's been good. I didn't have my TikTok on because I didn't want to do that anymore. So I'm glad that it seems a few of you have come from TikTok onto here. That's good. So YouTube's done all right. The group numbers are growing steadily. I get a lot of requests, but I don't accept every single one. But yeah, if you want to share the group to anyone who you think might add value to it, or get some good value from it, don't be shy. You can invite them. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna do, Wayne. 100%. She's a needy one, so I need to go give her some cuddles and kiss my little baby in the belly. Can't wait, mate. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, not long now. It'll be here, in no time. But anyway, I'm going to be spraying tomorrow. Check out the socials because I'll be putting up some of my on my stories, what I'm spraying, some information on what I'm spraying, how I'm spraying it, why I'm spraying it. And yeah, I'll love you and leave you all. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on and spending your time and watching the live. Now go enjoy the last bit of sunshine for today and relax. So, right, cheers, Mark, mate, and I'll catch up with you lot soon. Enough love. Rendezvous is out. When it says yes, and Andrew, cheers.